Hi class, let's look at an example of using the future value of periodic payments formula in Excel. So what we're going to do here is we're going to pretend that we're going to put a portion of our monthly income into a savings account, and we're going to calculate how much money we'd have in that savings account after so many years. So we are deciding we're going to invest 15% of our monthly income into a saving account for 10 years. We're going to make monthly contributions, and the balance is going to earn interest at a rate of 6.2%. Okay, so first of all, let's write down our monthly income. Feel free to use a fake value. I'm going to go ahead and use 2000 for my video. So any number that could represent a monthly income, and again, feel free to make it up. We're going to contribute 15% of that $2,000 into this savings account. So every time the month starts or the month ends, we're going to deposit 15% of that $2,000 into this account. So let's start by figuring out what is going to be our monthly contribution into this account. All right, so if we want to find 15% of 2,000, we're going to take the 15% times 2,000, or 2,000 times 15%. The order doesn't matter here with the multiplication, so I'm going to take the $2,000 times the 15%. I want to do this with an Excel formula, so I'll make sure I start with that equal sign, click on my 2,000, type my star for the multiplication, click on that 15%. And again, if you switch the order and did B4 times B3, you will get the same answer here. Okay, so I got $300. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pretend I'm depositing $300 into an account monthly for 10 years at 6.2% interest. So let's go ahead and record all of this information into these three green cells below, and then we'll do our future value of periodic payments formula. Okay, the APR, the R value, this is going to be your interest rate they give you in the problem. You're going to go ahead and type this in the cell and make sure you put that percent symbol with it, so Excel knows that you are working with a percentage there. Number of contributions per year in. This is the number of times you will make payments or the number of times you accrue interest per year. This is per 1 year. So if it's monthly, you would do 12 for 12 times a year. We're making monthly contributions, so we use 12 to represent the monthly 12 times a year. If it was quarterly, you would use 4. Annually, you use 1. Semi-annually, you would use 2. Number of years T, we're going to let this money be in our savings account for 10 years, so I'll put a 10 there for my T. Okay, so now we have all the information we need to find the total amount in this bank account, in our savings account after 10 years. So we need to figure out how much money we've contributed along with all of the interest in there. We have a handy dandy formula to do this. Let me copy the formula onto this Excel so we can see it. So this formula here, this A equals P times parenthesis, 1 plus R over N to the N times T minus 1 all over R over N. This is our future value of periodic payments formula. This formula tells you how much you will have in a savings account after making payments into that account for so many years. So typically you make monthly payments, but you could make quarterly, you could make yearly payments. So you're making payments into this account, and this formula will tell you how much you have in the account after so many years. Okay, so with any Excel formula, we always start with that equal sign. Then we need the P value. The P value is representing the monthly payments into this account. So on this Excel sheet, they're talking about our monthly contributions. This is my $300. So I'm going to click on that 300. After I do that, I'm going to type in on my keyboard all of those star parenthesis 1 plus. I'm making sure I match the parentheses exactly. So there are 2 parentheses there, so I make sure I type 2 parentheses. I make sure I put that star there. Okay, so after the plus, we need our R. This is our rate, so we'll click on our rate, type that slash, and then click on the N, which is our 12. Close the parentheses, type that caret key, open the parentheses. And again, the parentheses and that caret key, I'm typing those out on my keyboard. And then I get to the N times T portion of the formula. Oops, don't want to do that. Let me backspace that out. All right, so here I need N times t. So I want to grab that 12. I'm going to click on that 12, type my star, and then I need my t, which is time. So I want to click on that 10. And then I'm going to close the parentheses, -1, close the parenthesis, typing all this on my keyboard, type that slash, open the parenthesis, and now we need that r divided by n again. So I'm going to click on that rate, type that slash, click on that n, that 12, and then finally close the parenthesis. When you get your formula all done, I recommend just doing a quick little check to make sure, are all my cell references correct? So are they all from column B? Are they all from rows 6 through 9? All my parentheses lining up correctly? I'm going to go ahead and hit enter. All right, so then I got 49,701.09. So that means if I deposit $300 into an account monthly for 10 years with 6.2% interest, after 10 years, I'll have almost $50,000 in that account. Okay, so we have $50,000 in this account, but this represents all the money we paid into the account and all of that interest we earned. So now let's figure out how much money did we contribute and how much free money did we earn on top of that. Okay, so this is where we get to the total contributions and total accrued interest. Total contributions is the amount of money you paid into the account. So this is that $300 you paid every month for 10 years. So when you want to find the total contributions in Excel, start with that equal sign, find your monthly payment amount. Again, it doesn't always have to be monthly. It will be monthly on a major assignment too, but find that monthly payment amount, click on it. Then you're going to multiply by the number of contributions, so that 12, and then you'll multiply by the number of years, the 10. So you need to take the contribution amount, the payment amount, times the number of times you pay per year, that n value, times the total number of years. This should get you a number that is slightly below the total amount saved. It should never be more than the total amount saved. So here we saved about $50,000. Out of that, we contributed $36,000. So now let's figure out how much money exactly did we earn in interest. So to find the interest you earned, your free money, you're going to take the total amount saved minus the total contributions. So I'll start with that equal sign, take that total amount saved, that 49,701.09, minus my total contributions, which is 36,000, and then hit enter. So then my free money after 10 years, I earned 13,701.09 and free money. That was the interest brought into the account. All right, guys, I hope this helps. Feel free to let me know if you have any questions.